When I first read the email or suggestion or whatever that we should make presentations or videos about like our worth in the league or why we should be in the league or whatever, I kind of thought that was a pretty stupid idea. And I still very much think that is a very stupid idea. But it is giving me an opportunity to debut what I hope to become a multi-season tradition that I will start doing, which is, I don't really have a name for it yet, but every week I'm going to come up with a cocktail. Well, not come up with, I'm going to find a cocktail in one of my cocktail books or online or something, usually a cocktail I've had or read about before anyway, that is loosely related to whomever my opponent is that week. And then I will make a video showing you how to make the cocktail. And because some people expressed interest, I will also get questions from you guys that I can answer while I'm making the cocktail and making the video and stuff each week. I think it'll be a fun thing. And we are the Liquoured Up League after all, so it kind of makes sense to me. So that's something I bring to the league, I guess. Other than that, I suppose I'm right down the middle, better than some people, worse than others. So keep me in the league. I'm not really sure what this presentation's about. And frankly, I don't care, because it's stupid. But as I will show you in this video, it did lead to some slightly crazy hijinks. You see, my initial idea was to come up with cocktails. And so I was going to come up with a cocktail for the league this year. And I figure every year, we'll come up with a cocktail. Let's see how that turned out. So for the first drink, I came up with a brilliant idea. I call it the French swashbuckler. It's got rum, which is what any good pirate swashbuckler would have. A little French banal, which is kind of a bitter, Genetian kind of liqueur. And I top it off with some sparkling French champagne, hence the name French swashbuckler. And of course, a nice Luxardo cherry. Let's see now. No. Okay. French swashbuckler, no good. But I got to thinking that a real popular thing is like shots, You can mix up 4 or 5 shots all in one thing and pour them all out to people. So I thought a shot would be really good for the league this year. So I came up with the Black Forest shot. Now it's kind of like Black Forest cake. So you've got cherry liqueur. It's very nice and cherry. We've got some cocoa bitters in there. Some coffee liqueur, which kind of has a chocolatey coffee, that very kind of umami flavor palette. That's pretty good. And then just some vodka to, make it a real shot. So it's kind of like Black Forest cake if you ever had that, the cherry, the chocolate, all that stuff. So I don't do shots ever, so I don't have any shot glasses at my house, but I've got a small glass, so I figured I could use this. But cheers to the league, Black Forest shot. Oh! All right, I think I've got it. I think I finally got it figured out, all right? Those first 2, disasters, just disasters. But this is great. It's called the Nutty Professor, all right? So, you've got walnut, green walnut liquor, nut, right? Amaretto, yeah? That's like almond. It's nutty, right? Scotch, gotta have scotch. Professors drink scotch, very professorial. And creme de menthe. Why not? Why not creme de menthe, That seems kind of like a nightcap. Gives it a cool color, right? So, yeah, Nutty Professor. This has got to be the cocktail. Collegiate, It's perfect. Everything about it's perfect. All right. Yeah, all right. Let's give it a go. Okay. So now it's clear that I am not a mixologist, okay? That was just a bad idea. So I decided to just go with an existing drink to be our cocktail of the year for Liquoured Up. Now, I've decided that since I'm going to do this every week and come up with a cocktail, I've explained this to you already, either previously in the video or live in person at the draft. I haven't decided yet. Each week I will choose a cocktail from one of my cocktail books and show you how to make it. And that'll, you know, I suppose I could answer questions. I think people want to hear me answer questions again, like I did with the shaving video. We'll see about that, I suppose. I wouldn't mind it, I guess. But every drink's going to be loosely themed on the opponent I have for the week. Very, very loosely themed, because it's just easier that way, I suppose. So, the drink I chose to be the first liquored up cocktail, again, loosely tied, is called an apple Jackrabbit. Now, what it basically is a whiskey sour, only instead of whiskey, it's apple brandy, and instead of simple syrup to sweeten it, it is half an ounce of maple syrup. So, what you need is a shaker, not stirred. It needs to be shaken because you're going to be using real fruit juice, fresh fruit juice. And anytime you use fruit juice in a cocktail, you want to shake it instead of stirring it. So you get a good Boston shaker, or actually, I think a Boston shaker is 2 cups. I don't know if this is just a regular shaker, cocktail shaker, whatever. So you will take 2 ounces of apple brandy, or Calvados, as I have, which is French apple brandy instead of Wisconsin apple brandy. That's part of the reason I chose this, is it's got like a Midwestern vibe with the maple syrup and the apple brandy. It's a good fall drink too, you know, for football season. All right, and then you'll take 3/4 of an ounce of fresh orange juice and 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice, or lemon juice. Oh, fuck. God damn it, Jonathan. And then half an ounce of maple syrup. You gotta get that in there. God, love that maple syrup. And shake it. That's pretty obvious, I assume. How long you shake it for doesn't really matter, I suppose. Depending on the cocktail, if you're using like egg or something, you really want to shake it a lot to get it real foamy. Generally, if you have an egg in a cocktail, you shake it without ice first, and then you add ice and shake it some more. I just realized I haven't grabbed a cup yet. So. All right, giving it a good shake. I gotta go get a cup. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. Okay. Chilled cup, no ice. It's meant to be drunk neat in a chilled glass. Oh yeah. Just like Liquoured Up, that looks like garbage. Garnish it with a lemon twist. I guess I could have twisted this on camera so you guys know what to do, but I assume you know how to twist some lemon peel. And this should actually be good because a real professional came up with this drink. Oh yeah. That's a good cocktail right there. So there you have it, folks. The Apple Jackrabbit, the 2022 Liquoured Up cocktail. I'll see you next week when I come up with a cocktail for whoever my opponent is. I haven't even looked yet. That's how ill-prepared I am. Bye-bye. There you have it. That is the official league cocktail, the Apple Jackrabbit. As I told you in that video, I'm just gonna, and I told you earlier, I'm not gonna make up drinks. I'm going to find drinks that I feel are appropriate. As I may have said in that, the Apple Jackrabbit is not the most appropriate for this league necessarily. I just kind of, it seems like a fall weather football-y drink. It's got some Wisconsin, Iowa vibes with the types of liquor and stuff, so whatever. Maybe next year we'll hold a poll and have a suggestion about what our cocktail of the year should be for the league. Maybe this will change too. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, that's my presentation, my video, my introduction. Maybe after this is over, we can all talk about what I should call this annual thing. Bye-bye.